Today in history, September 13th, 509 BC. The Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus on Rome's Capitoline Hill is dedicated on the Ides of September. 1663. The Gloucester County Conspiracy, first serious slave conspiracy in colonial America. The plan involved a rebellion of African, English, Irish, and Indian indentured servants and slaves plotting against authorities in Virginia. 1788. The Philadelphia Convention sets the date for the first presidential election in the United States, and New York City becomes the country's temporary capital. 1789. First loan to U.S. government from New York City banks. 1807. Beethoven's Mass in C major, Op. 86, is premiered, commissioned by Nicolaus I, Prince Esterhazy, and displeasing him. 1814, and a turning point in the War of 1812. The British failed to capture Baltimore during the battle. Francis Scott Key composes his poem Defense of Fort McHenry, which is later set to music and becomes the United States national anthem. 1847, Mexican-American War. A Marine brigade leads U.S. forces that storm Chapultepec Castle near Mexico City, inspiring one line of the Marine hymn. 1848, Vermont Railroad worker Phineas Gage survives an iron rod 1¼ inches in diameter being driven through his brain. The reported effects on his behavior and personality stimulate discussion of the nature of the brain and its functions. 1899, Henry Bliss became the first known pedestrian to be killed by an automobile, a tragic accident in New York City that highlighted the nascent dangers of the auto age. 1900, Philippine-American War. Filipino resistance fighters defeat a small American column in the Battle of Pulang Lupa. 1921, White Castle is founded in Wichita, Kansas. It has been generally credited as the world's first fast food hamburger chain. 1922, the Straw Hat Riot begins in New York City. 1956, the IBM 305 RAMIC is introduced, the first commercial computer to use disk storage. 1965, Toho's Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, arrives in the U.S. 1970, Johnny Winter and the fourth studio album by Texas blues guitarist Johnny Winter is released on the Columbia label. Besides Winter, the group included guitarist Rick Derringer, bassist Randy Joe Hobbs, and drummer Randy Zeringer, all former members of the McCoys. 1977, Foreign Affairs, the fifth studio album by singer and songwriter Tom Waits, is released on Asylum Records.